Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is doing well. I know we're all stuck in quarantine, so I figured right now would be a great opportunity for everybody out there to wash their brushes. So on the counter, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways to wash your brushes, and the one awesome way that I found to wash your lashes, because if you guys noticed, I actually got all dolled up for you today. So yeah, let's dive in. I wanted to kind of have a control group for this experiment. So what I did was I picked out a couple of different brushes that are sort of the same density and fluffiness that I could find as sort of a control for everything. And I'm going to use one particularly pigmented part of the Jawbreaker palette. So yeah, we're gonna dip in with the Purple Punch, so that it's got some good pigment on it, so you can see how well these things clean. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna try is just your basic quick color remover. This doesn't actually disinfect or clean your brushes so much as it just gets the pigmentation off of the brush itself. So I'm going to dip into Purple Punch here, which you can't really see on the brush. So all you do for this is basically scratch the surface with it, and you've got a pretty clean brush. The only problem is there isn't any antibacterial element to it, so you're not really cleaning your brushes, you're just cleaning it off of pigmentation, which this is a good choice if you're in a hurry, you have like limited brushes, or you know, you just don't feel like cleaning your brushes that day. This is actually a really good alternative. But if you've got the time, which you all do now, you know you do, you should try to actually clean your brushes. So I'm going to be putting that brush aside and then showing you the next way, which is just a makeup remover wipe. Works in a pinch. So again, I'm going to dip into Purple Punch. I'm sad because I'm not going to have any, and as you can see, that is very much on there. We're just going to grab one of the makeup wipes. I like the Morphe brand, but literally anyone will do. And this one takes a little bit more time, a little bit more elbow grease. And as you can see in the end, while it is coming off a little bit, it will require a little bit more washing. But if you're not using something as pigmented as this, it might be a good alternative. So the next product that I'm going to show you is the ELF or ELF. My husband calls it ELF because he says Jeffree Star calls it ELF. I call it ELF. And this is just the daily brush cleaner from them. And so we've got our brush covered. And then you just take it. It sprays everywhere. It's supposed to do that. And then what I do is smell it. It smells like fairies in a field. It smells good. And then a couple spritzes onto a paper towel. And then look at that. And then I'll show you, that's what came off of the thing. And then if I do that, a little bit more comes off. But yeah, but by the end of this is a good alternative, because by the time you're done wiping it down, it's actually pretty much dry, which is a big thing for most people because the dry time of brushes can be really long, and that's the worst part about it. So we talked about this guy, but I'm actually going to give it one more shot with something else. Now, it didn't work on my big beauty blender, so what I'm going to do is try to use this little baby blender here to see if that works, because I do love these guys. They're great for like the inner corners of my eyes, the edges of my nose. You know, and this one hasn't been cleaned in a while, so we're actually going to give this guy another try. Okay, I'm going to drop that guy in, and let's see if it works this time. I don't think it will. I mean, it's moving, which it wasn't doing before. I mean, for what it's worth, it's actually spinning around this time, which it wasn't doing with my other blender. I wonder if it's going to shut off on its own. We didn't get this far because it died before.
Really?
Go, 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 go. Okay, this is just precious. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Okay. See, this is fun because we're learning together. So you take this little guy and you drain it. Okay. Let's see how this guy... Still going to have to rinse it off, so... You know what? It's better than it was. Still got a little bit right there, but I mean, it's... And it does... There is no rinse cycle on this, so... See if this works as a rinse cycle. It's bubbling! Nope. Still soapy. So, if you've got the little mini blenders, it's okay, but you're still going to have to rinse it out. I've discovered this. You're going to have to get it completely clean yourself. Okay, so for the next cleaning item, I have the Morphe Eucalyptus Chill Cleaning Balm. And I really like this guy. It's really cool. It comes with a little pad in it, and usually you put that in the lid. So you put that guy in the lid, and as you can tell, I love this stuff. That's why I have the extra one here, is because pretty soon I'm gonna have to dip into that. And if I'm cleaning my brushes, that's usually the way I like to clean my brushes, is in this particular thing. And I'm not sponsored by Morphe. It's just their store is like 1.5 miles from my house, and I really like the people that work there. So this is not sponsored. Everything that's on here I have paid for with my own money. It's mine. But I mean, if somebody wants to sponsor me, yeah, give me a call. I'm available. So again, dipping into Purple Punch. So there we go. And I don't know if I actually use this right, but this is how I do it. I put a little bit of water inside of it, and then I dip my brush in it like that and kind of swirl it around like that. And then once I've done that and I feel really good about it, I take the brush and I rub it onto the little scrubber pad that they have. And then you just rinse it off. And reshape it, and good as new. So I do really like this, but again, dry time for brushes, seriously, if somebody figures out a way to wash your brushes and have them dry almost immediately, if you figure that out, I will pay you so much money, because I have about 1,000 brushes, I think, honey. How many do I have?
You have a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
So the next thing that's up is, I did a review of this before. It's the Luxe Makeup Brush Solution. It's one of the second review. I think it was the second review I ever did. And since that review, I have used it, but I stopped using it on my larger brushes because it was fanning them out, and I would have to wet them and then reform them, which is completely defeating the purpose of the brushes. So if you want to get...
Yeah, let me get
So a little bit more goes into this process. So what you do is you pick out the brush you want, and using the different topper heads, you find the fit that works, and it's that guy. So let's get a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we've got our topper on, and then we fill the bowl with water. And then since I'm only washing one brush, I'm just going to put like a little small in there. Then you take the topper, you fit the head into the topper, and then you take the bowl and you dunk it for 10 seconds. And then you turn it on. Are you zoomed in on this?
I am just, yes.
And then you turn it on. And you're supposed to continue spinning, and then it goes faster. And then once you think that it's pretty clean, you lift it up and turn it on its highest setting, and that's supposed to spin it out. And there we go. Nice and clean. But again, like this part, really hard. The battery life, I will say, is really good. So while I still stand by my original review of it, it can be expensive, and I wouldn't use it on your larger brushes. Now, I'm going to do the tried and true method now, which is what I did before I got all these toys. And that is a glass and dish soap. Tried and true. I know that probably a lot of people use this. This is what I looked up online when I was trying to clean my brushes and stuff. So I like to fill it up with hot water and then put a little bit of dish soap in there like that. And we'll return that to its proper place. So this takes a little bit of elbow grease to do correctly. So dip it in, dip it in. This is such a pretty color. So we've got this pretty much saturated, and you just rinse. And ta-da! It's totally clean. And so I was actually at Walmart before all this went down, and I found this, which is the Equate Squeeze and Shape Brush Cleaning Set. So I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing with you guys. Who knows, this might be the best thing that ever happened to me. I mean, other than meeting you, honey. Okay, so it comes with... So it comes with this thing and makeup brush cleaner. So it comes with two items. It comes with the makeup brush cleaner, and it comes with this little scrubby dish. And it says, Step 1, run brush bristles and bowl under warm water. Squeeze a dime-size amount of brush cleaner into the bottom of the bowl. Swirl the bristles through the cleaner until the makeup is removed. Step 2, rinse the bristles and the bowl until the water runs clear. Step 3, insert the bristles into the notch of the bowl. Gently squeeze and pull upward to remove excess water and shape bristles. Okay, so we're going to give this a whirl. So let's get our brush out, get it nice and pink, and then you... Okay, and then you add a dime-size amount of the soap. Oh, awesome. It's got stuff in it. What? No. Okay, and then a dime-size amount. Ooh, that's more like a... It's more like a quarter. And then you run it under the water until it runs clear. See, and this is kind of like the Morphe thing. But the reason why I thought it was interesting is because it had this squeeze element to it. So it looks like it's pretty clean. There's still a little bit of pigmentation on here, but horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay. Am I gonna do this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. Insert bristles into notch of bowl. Gently squeeze and pull upwards. Okay. It was $8, so I don't feel bad. You know, it was okay. I'm a little disappointed in the, I'm trying to figure, like, no. I mean, I could do this with a paper towel. So in the end, we have shown you guys different ways to wash your brushes, but I'll tell you my personal favorite, which I'm probably going to get hate for, is this guy for smaller jobs, and then this guy for the bigger jobs. Seriously, it works for me. There are some things that, you know, over condition, under condition, don't get all the pigmentation out. Sometimes it's just more of a hassle to set everything up to wash the brushes. So let me know what you guys do to wash your brushes in the comments down below. Now I'm gonna show you something that is, well, so me. I'm gonna take off my eyelashes, which I put on just for you guys. Ah, my eyes probably look so tiny now. And also not sponsored, but I have Fifi Lashes Lash Cleaner. And we tried this the other night, and I actually really love it. So if you treat your eyelashes right, you can get anywhere between 5 and 15 uses I've found out of them. There does come a time where no matter how much you clean them or how much you take care of them, they're either going to degrade or they're just going to become dangerous for you to wear because of the bacteria in your eyes. So, you know, take this for a grain of salt. But this is super easy because I just squirt a couple pumps into my hand, and then you might want to come around. Okay, so I just put a couple pumps in my hand, and I'm just going to put the eyelash there and kind of gently rub it with my finger. And as you can see, the little bubbles are turning black, which is good because that means all that junk is coming off of them. And I'll probably have another, you know, 5 to 6 more wears with these guys. So then you just gently, so you can see the discoloration of the bubbles. So, and then just gently rinse them off. And then place them somewhere safe to dry. That will help them keep their shape. Also, make sure to tell your spouse so that they don't think that it's spiders and then tries to kill them in the middle of the night. That's a pro tip from me. So I'm just going to do the other one just so I have equality. And I'm sure you guys can do this with any kind of makeup cleanser. I just happened to be at BlushCon and ran by this booth, and I'm super into lashes. I love lashes. And she had a great deal on the lashes, but then she also had the cleaner, which I had never seen before. So I decided to pick that up. And it comes out, I love it, so I'm going to have to reorder. And placing them carefully. Look, it's like they're sleeping. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. And if you're curious, this is what I like to refer to as my quarantine bangs. There are no salons that are opened up around here, and I don't have any friends that are cosmetologists that can actually do it. So this is what we're stuck with. You might get the red wig occasionally if I don't feel like actually blow drying my hair that day. But I really hope that you guys are all staying safe, taking care of each other. I hope to see you soon. Please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the good stuff, and I will see you guys on the next one. Now, go play. Oh God, I touched my face.